The wind empire strikes back. Imagine this, just 1 month after Congress passed its sweeping tax bill, some Republicans are already plotting to undermine its positive aspects. It's almost as if they're setting up a game of political chess, with Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley and Utah Representative John Curtis making their first moves by holding President Trump's Treasury nominees hostage. Their goal? To secure favorable treatment for their renewable energy allies, specifically solar and wind projects. The recently enacted tax legislation gradually phases out the accelerated tax credits initially provided by the Inflation Reduction Act for solar and wind projects. While many conservative lawmakers had advocated for an immediate termination of these credits, a compromise was reached. Projects would still be eligible for the credits if they commenced operations by the end of 2027. Alternatively, they could qualify if they began construction by July 4th of the current year. President Trump made it clear that he would take steps to prevent wind and solar projects from evading these deadlines. On July 7th, he instructed Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent to issue guidelines within 45 days to ensure that rules about the beginning of construction were not manipulated or bypassed. However, here's where it gets controversial. Senators Grassley and Curtis have placed holds on the confirmation of Treasury nominees Brian Morrissey Jr., Francis Brooke, and Jonathan McKernan. Their strategy is to use these holds as leverage to pressure the department into crafting a broader interpretation of what constitutes beginning construction, potentially allowing projects to qualify for tax credits even if actual construction hasn't started. This situation raises important questions about the integrity of the tax bill and the true intentions behind the actions of these senators. Are they genuinely concerned about job creation and economic growth, or are they prioritizing the interests of specific industries? And this is the part most people miss, how these political maneuvers can have far-reaching implications for policy implementation and public trust in government processes.